say.
Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. This topic that we are going to talk about, this is actually quite common here in the Philippines. If you are an expat or a foreigner living here in the Philippines and you probably already in a date with a Filipina, you might wanted to know what are the red flags when dating a Filipina woman. I have like 5 lists that I'm gonna discuss it with you for today's video. If you're interested in this video, just keep on watching. But before that, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification down below. Alright guys, so I have mentioned to you earlier guys that our topic for today is all about what are the red flags when dating a Filipina. So all we know that some of the foreign people, especially from the Western countries, they wanted to live here in Philippines or settle down here for some reasons. Probably they wanted to enjoy their retirement here in the Philippines or somewhere in the Asian countries. So these are some of my tips for you that might help. And of course, all we know that some also expats are living here in the Philippines, and eventually they're going to find a partner. They can definitely find a Filipina who is going to help them in their life and then take care of them. Alright, so with that being said, let's proceed to our first topic. If you are in a relationship with a Filipina and you are in a long distance relationship, she's already asking you some money for her needs and stuff like that. This is already one red flag for me. Because when I met my husband right now, I didn't ask any money from him because I was working in abroad also when I met him online, and then he started to support me when we first met. We already had our first meet up here in the Philippines. If this woman is already asking you some money and then you guys have met, this is already a red flag. Knowing that you've been only chatting for a week probably or a month, that doesn't mean you're going to send something for her. Asking financial help with your fiance or with your boyfriend, so it's not gonna work for me. So anyway, we're going to proceed to the second topic we have here. Is I heard a lot of stories in regards of this one, especially Filipinas who is in relationship with a foreign partner. They are going to ask financial help because their families are in the hospital, needed to pay the bill out of the hospital. Guys, if you're watching my videos, please don't fall for it, because if you're going to give them like today, you're gonna give them something today, they're gonna ask you for another thing tomorrow, another bill for tomorrow, so on and so forth. They're going to milk you out. I'm not talking all Filipinas are like this. I'm not generalize this kind of topic to all women's, especially Filipinas. Maybe some of the Filipinas do such things in order for them to survive in poverty or have a food in their table. But this kind of tactics they're making, sometimes actually someone is forcing them to do that. If you notice that your Filipina might asking you a lot of money or maybe help, something like that, to help me because we are here in the hospital right now, or my mom, whatever excuses she's going to make. Sometimes guys, those parents or relatives of that Filipina is the one who is forcing them to do that. And you don't probably notice, but the tactics that they are making is oh, today is my auntie's birthday, or we are going to celebrate my brother's birthday, so if you don't mind to send something, this way we can buy a piece of cake, blah 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 blah. But then you haven't realized you already sending to buy their food, and all the people there was like waiting for your support, and they are not working anymore because you are there helping them, right? So that's my number 2 in my list. All right, so let's move on to the next one. This one is also relatable in money, but every monthsary or every anniversary you have, guys, if you are in a long distance relationship, or even if you are here together, this is in regards with gifts or presents in terms of occasions. Like, for example, you guys are going to celebrate your anniversary or your monthsary, 6 months of relationship, and you are in a long distance relationship, or you are here both together, or this kind of woman is going to ask you some expensive gifts. Like what? Like phones, laptops, or probably she wanted to buy a motorbike, or she's going to ask you to see a property next to her auntie's neighbors. I saw there a lot, and this cost only for 500,000. Let's go ahead and check it out. Maybe you're interested. Guys, don't fall for it, because I know sometimes you probably think that this kind of woman be interested to you because they are already thinking about the future to buying stuffs like that, but that is not the point there. The point there is you just met online, and she is already asking that kind or huge favor. It's not actually a favor, like she's already asking a huge stuffs from you guys. So imagine if you're going to give that kind of things. They are going to say, oh, I will going to get a lot of things from him, or I can get a lot of milk from him. So she's going to think more and more requests she's going to make. So she probably think, I'm going to get a car, I'm going to get a blah 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 for my brother, for my sister. It's gonna be included the entire family. So I'm not generalizing all Filipinas are like this. Maybe some of the Filipinas are like that. And I'm just stating my opinions here. This way, some of the foreign people that wanted to settle down in the Philippines in the future, or some expats that are looking for partners in life, can fall for this kind of tactics, right? I'm sharing because I am here in the Philippines. I am a Filipina living here in the countryside. So whatever I'm going to explain to you guys, this is in my own opinion, in my basis, since I am living here. I see what's going on. Every people have different perspective in life, and probably some other women have different opinions, but in my case, what I have been sharing with you guys is in my own opinion and perspective in my life. Anyway, we already finished talking about the third topic we have, so let's go ahead and move on to the fourth one. I have here the a little bit awkward topic, but this happens a lot here actually, and I heard a lot of stories in regards to this one, and this might help you guys to realize why I am sharing this video, to open your mind as well, and to do not rush in anything. If your girlfriend or partner rushes you to marry her, why? Because there is a reason behind that. Why she wanted to marry you right away? Because she's not interested to you actually. She probably interested to the immigration. I mean, she is interested to go abroad or for the green card. I'm not generalizing all women or Filipinas are like this. What I'm saying here is she is probably rushes to get married because she is already making her plan to get out of the Philippines and get out of the poverty and to live in a greener pasture. If you really love your Filipina, you have to ask yourself a question. Is this woman really loves me, or she just uses me? She just loves me because of what I can offer to her. This is going to test the relationship if the woman is really into you. You should say, okay, what if I'm going to stay here in the Philippines? Then I'm not gonna bring you to the United States. You should say like that. Okay, we're going to stay in the Philippines and then I'm not going to go to the United States. So you have to check, or you have to see what is her reaction for that one. If she is really into you, if she really loves you, wherever you're going to stay, she's gonna be with you, right? So anyway, we're gonna proceed to the last topic we have. So since we're talking about green card and then offer her to stay in the Philippines rather than to stay in the US or in other country, if the Filipina really loves you and she is not staying in this relationship because of the interest, she's going to accept you wherever you're going to stay. Just offer that, and then you have to do a test with your Filipina, because if you are starting a relationship, you definitely see if your woman is into you or not, or if she's only interested with the migration thing. You have to say like this: we're going to stay in the Philippines, and I don't want to live in the US anymore, or in Canada or in Australia anymore, because I cannot afford to live in there of the luxury thing, because it is very expensive to live in there. So I prefer to stay here in the Philippines since it's very affordable, and the things here, like the foods, are very cheap. So what do you think if I'm going to stay here in the Philippines? Would you accept me and be with me here in the Philippines? And find out the answer. If the answer is yes, well, I think she is probably the one for you. But if she says no, she is not really into you. She is only with you because of the interest. So anyway guys, that's pretty much for today. I have discussed with you guys what are the red flags when you are dating a Filipina, and I am making this content actually to show to share my basis, and then what I have seen here in the Philippines since I'm living here in the Philippines, a pure-blooded Filipina. I'm going to share with you what I have heard, what I have seen here in the Philippines. And with that being said, I am very happy that I can help. Okay, thank you so much for watching. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit that bell notification down below. If you like this video, actually, please leave a comment where you guys watching from, and of course, please leave some comment what is the things that we are going to discuss on the next topic and the next video we're going to make. Alright, thank you so much. God bless and bye for now.